Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Moy, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. So it is currently Sunday, January 18th, 2026, 9:55 p.m. So I'm going to give you a trade breakdown, what I'm looking for the markets to do in this new week. And yeah, let's break it down. Let's just get into it. Let me open this. News. All right, cool. So my number one pair for the week is USD JPY. Let me break this trade down. So this trade, I'm looking at there's two possibilities, right? For this trade, two directions that this trade, well, there's two directions that every trade can take. Either go up or go down. But this one on USD JPY is a little tricky this week, but if it all depends on what the daily candlestick does on Monday's candlestick. Based off that, I'll be looking to take this trade. All right, so let me break it down. So weekly, we are bullish. Price has broken above this structure point. There's a high, low. So we are bullish, and we are the all-time highs. So like, well, obviously all-time highs are up here, but one of the highest levels we've been. And every time we're here, we always have a rejection from here. So keep that in mind. So price is weekly. We are bullish. Daily, we are also bullish. Price action is just beautiful. Broke above the structure point. There's a high, low. Price is coming back to retest this level again. Beautiful price action, but we are one of the levels that price has had a massive reaction from in the past. So just gotta be careful with taking this trade this week. Now the 4-hour did already do something that I wanted to do, which is a shifted structure. So the 4-hour is technically bearish. This is the higher way. So this is the higher low, higher high, and then everything in here is bullish until price broke below the higher low, making this the lower low. This is now the lower high. So now if price broke above this level right here, then it will shift bullish. This would be the high, and then this would be the higher low. So why am I looking at two opportunities? One, this is like the most easy trade, right? I'm looking to buy. Price is pushing to highs. Price broke a previous structure point. Price broke a nice structure, support and resistance zone. So daily candlestick is going to determine what I do. Now, the daily is already having a nice push, and I actually like how the daily is already forming. Now, if this daily candlestick could actually close up here somewhere, close blue, like literally this candlestick pattern right here. This is the prime example. If the daily candlestick could close like this, something like this, but blue right here, that would be great. Because then now I know, and then most likely when price does that, 4-hour has shifted structure, so 4-hour has shifted structure to the upside and is now bullish. So now the weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour are bullish. The 1-hour is going to be bullish as well. Because it's the 4-hour shift structure, the 1-hour is definitely shifted structure. So it's going to go bullish. From that, Tuesday's candlestick will open up, have a quick push to the downside, just a retracement. And then on Tuesday, I can be looking to buy to the upside and catch the move to the upside. But here's the other thing. If the daily candlestick does not close either how it is right now or a little bit higher or blue, and actually pushes down and closes below the structure point, then the 4-hour, I'm going to align with that because it's already bearish. It's going to make a new lower low. And then on top of that, price is below the structure point, and when I'm below the structure point, I'm looking to sell. So if the daily candlestick ends up closing below, then I'll be looking to sell. But as of right now, where the price is moving, most likely going to close up. I don't know what that's going to do. I'm going to update you tomorrow, and we're going to see what it does. But yeah, if this candlestick could just close a little bit higher, and if it actually closes blue on the daily, that would be great, because then it's rejected from this structure point, made a pin bar, doji candlestick, or whatever it's called, and then rejecting EMA as well. And there might be a round psychological level of 158. Yeah, 158. That's it. So yeah, a lot of confluences make sense for me to buys on this trade. And then the way there's some moves that I'm looking on other pairs as well, which line up with this. So if I'm looking to buy on this and I'm looking to sell on NZD/USD, it makes sense because the dollar is getting stronger on both. So yeah, number one pair for the week, USD JPY, looking to buy on here. Number two pair for the week is NZD/USD. Literally the same trade that I took last week. If price gives me an interesting, I'm going to take this trade again, right? Last week, obviously we won. That's just probabilities, right? It's just the markets were in that direction last week, and it was just consolidating. But I actually like that price did that, even though in the moment I didn't like it. But looking back at it, I liked it because of the weekly candlestick. So price is bearish on the weekly, bearish on the daily, but the 4-hour is bullish, which is a little tricky, but that's fine for right now. The weekly candlestick last week closed like this. So 2 weeks ago, we had to push the downside, close bearish, shift the structure. Last week, we just had to pull back here, which is actually fine. So this week, literally, I'm waiting for this candlestick, which it already opened up, wake up, and then have the sell to the downside. So I'm expecting a fat bearish engulfing candlestick this week. Sorry. Daily candlestick, we are still bearish as well. So literally, I'm just expecting a rejection. Literally, the inverse of this. Like, you know, I'm looking for this to close a little blue and have a push up. I'm literally looking for the opposite here. I'm looking for this to close red and have a push up downside, rejecting the EMA. So literally, this candlestick, this price action right here, this, I'm looking for this right here. Price already gave me this candlestick, the blue one. Now I need the red one to do something similar to this. And then Tuesday's candlestick will push the downside. Also, by the way, I am not trading tomorrow. Tomorrow's Martin Luther King Day, and the markets are closed for USD, so I'm not trading. But yeah, I'm waiting for tomorrow's candlestick. The direction that the markets go this week, or the trades that I'm looking to take this week, is depending on what Monday's candlestick does. So, but yeah, wait for this price action right here to happen right here. Once that happens, bro, coming to the market Tuesday morning, I get a setup, I'm in this trade easily to the downside. So cool. USD CAD, I'm looking to buy, same thing as USD JPY. Price is bullish on the weekly, price is bullish on the daily. So now price is also bullish on the 4 hour for the moment, but I'm looking for the price action, but for the 4 hour to shift short to shift bearish, and then to shift short to the upside again to be bullish. So on the daily, this is actually a new zone that I drew up after analyzing the markets. This zone wasn't here before, but yeah, this is a nice zone that price often has a rejection from or reaction from, so it just makes sense for me to add it on there. There's a couple more touch points like this one right here, this one right here, that one right there. There's some. So this is a good zone that I like to trade from, that I would like to trade from. So this week I'm waiting for this bearish candlestick to close like that. Tuesdays to open up. Actually, this candlestick to close maybe a little lower down here. Like this price action right here, looking for it right here. So price to close down. Tuesday's candlestick open up, have a push the downside, but ultimately closed either bullish, like an inverse pin bar. What I'm looking for in USD JPY, I would need this to happen on USD CAD. And then from there, I'll take this trade to the upside. So this trade probably won't be ready till either Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. But I'm not taking the trade Monday, so yeah. Really good trade. Simple, clean. I like the price action. I like the structure. This trade is nice. ADUSD, I'm looking to sell. Now, technically, price is bullish on the weekly, and then the daily, we are technically still bullish because this is the higher low, higher high, and everything in between here is bullish. So I'm going to, again, like I said, it all depends on what Monday's candlestick does. So I would need Monday's candlestick to close down here below the structure point, which would then shift structure on the daily, definitely shift structure on the 4 hour. And then I'll be looking to take this straight to the downside. Now, another confluence that I want to add on is price is making a head and shoulders pattern. Just the head, left shoulder, head. There you go, right here. So weekly, we already had to push the downside. We're at this zone. Rejection last week, well, consolidation. Now coming to market this week, still looking for the head and shoulders pattern. I'm waiting for the break of the neckline. Once price breaks the neckline, I'm waiting for a crook retest and then sell to the downside. So that's what I'm looking for on this pair. EURUSD, I'm looking to sell as well. Price has broken below this structure point last week. This is a nice weekly support and resistance zone. This week, I'm waiting for a quick pullback to sell to continue selling to the downside. Price is already having that pullback. It's only Sunday and price already at this candlestick, so I would need it to close around here. Tuesday's candlestick to give me a rejection from here. Most likely this. Waiting for this. You see this price action right here? This one right here. This price action right here, I'm looking for this. Looking for this right here. Right here. Once I get that, I'm going to sell to the downside. Simple. That's literally it. That's all I got. Weekly's bearish, daily's bearish. 4 hour, technically bullish right now, but I would look for it to shift structure to the downside. So, yeah, nice trade loading. Just got to be patient with it. GPUSD, not really looking to take this trade on this pair this week. It's a little tricky. Technically, I'm looking to sell, so I'll be looking to sell from this structure point, but I think that price will have a break below this one instead, and then continue to sell to the downside. And because, like, what's to say in my trading plan? If you can't tell a clear picture or read a clear story, don't trade. And I just can't tell a clear picture or read a clear story. I mean, I can't see a clear picture, and I can't tell myself a clear story from what the market wants to do. So I'm not taking a trade on this. And then USDCHF, don't even care about this pair. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know if I should keep trading this pair. I'm just gonna keep it there just to watch it, but that's it. But yeah, so trade recap. Number one pair for the week, USD JPY. I'm looking to buy to the upside if the daily candlestick closes like it is right now, or a little bit higher, or even bullish. But if price daily candlestick closes below, then I'm looking to sell. NZDSD, I'm looking to sell, waiting for the rejection on this on the daily candlestick, and then Tuesday morning, I could potentially be looking to sell. USD CAD, waiting for a pullback here to buy to the upside. AD/USD, waiting for a price to break below this level, break the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern on the daily, and then have a retest of it, and then to sell. USD, just waiting for the price action to make sense and to sell from this zone. And that's it. So I will update you guys tomorrow morning. Even though I'm not taking a trade, I'm going to update you guys tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to update you guys tomorrow evening as well to just show you what the market has done. So yeah, I'm excited for this week. It's going to be a fruitful week. In the name of Jesus Christ, it's going to be a blessed week. Yeah, there's going to be many opportunities in the markets. Again, I'm going to be focused, disciplined, consistent, show up to the charts, follow my training plan, manage my risk, and leave the rest in God's hands. It says in the Bible, 1 Corinthians 10:31, whatever you do, whether you eat or you drink, do it all for the glory of God. So as I'm day trading, I'm doing it all for the glory of God. It also says in the Bible, Proverbs 16:33, the lot is cast unto the lap, but its every decision is of the Lord. So I know that if I do my part, manage the trades, follow my trade plan, be disciplined, that God will handle the rest. So yeah, I'll update you guys tomorrow morning. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Man. I'm back again with the next part of this video. It's currently Monday, January 19th, 2026, 7:49 a.m. Let's get this trading week started. So, like I said in the previous clip, I'm not taking a trade today. Today is Martin Luther King Day, so the U.S. markets are closed. Actually, let me show you. I mean, the markets are open. Don't get me wrong. The markets are open, but U.S. banks are closed. So there's not going to be a lot of volatility because obviously the U.S. banks have a lot of liquidity and they move the markets a lot, but they're closed. So if they're closed, why am I getting on charts? Now the trades could definitely have moves, but that's just how I trade. If banks are closed, there's no need for me to get on the charts. So anyways, let me give you an update on what the chart is doing. And honestly, chart is looking nice for some trades this week. And number one pick for the week, USDJPY. As you can tell, price had a push overnight. Decent push. It's still pushing up, and the daily candlestick is pushing up. So if the daily candlestick actually closes above this structure point, even if it's still red but it closes above the structure point, then that's nice. I like the pin bar, rejecting the EMA, rejecting my psychological level. And then on top of that, if it actually closes blue, that would be perfect, because if that happens on a daily, then the 4-hour definitely should the structure. And if the 4-hour should the structure bullish to the upside, now I am looking to buy. So as of right now, just gonna keep holding this trade. I mean, just gonna keep looking at this trade. This is my number one pick for the week. Like, I'm looking, like, based on what the candlestick does on a daily, that's what I'm looking to do. And yeah, we're just gonna see like this move right here, expecting it right here, have to push the upside. So yeah, NZDSD, like I said, I was looking to sell on this. Price is having the daily is having a pullback here, retesting the structure point. Obviously, price is having a massive push to the upside, which is fine, I guess, right? I can't go to the markets. But now that price is doing this, the daily has shifted structure. Well, not yet. It needs to break above here, but as of right now, the daily is above the structure point. The weekly technically is pushing up as well. So if the daily does close above the structure point, then now I'll be looking to, actually, I would still be looking to sell. Why? The 4-hour, this is the higher low, higher high. This whole time it's been bullish, right? But if price is making a new higher high, now price can come back, break. Oh, this trade is lining up nicely for sales and buys. Well, obviously we're above the structure point, so I would be looking to buy. That's just common sense. But I'm still looking to sell. Why? Because on the 4-hour, price is making a new higher high. So if this is the new higher high, this will be the new higher low. If price came back down and broke below this level right here, if price breaks below here, then it's daily. I mean, the 4-hour will shift bearish, and hopefully the day doesn't close above here. But if the day doesn't close above, then it still would be bearish if it's below. Like, let me explain this because it makes me. So this is the higher lower high, and this is the lower low. So anything in between these zones is technically bearish on the daily. Now if the daily closes above this line right here, then we are bullish, but I don't think price will do that. Now the 4-hour already had to push above this structure point. If it could close a little lower but still above this point, then that means that this is the new higher high and this will be the new higher low. Now, if price shifted structure to the downside, because, oh, well, I pray. Well, I don't know. We're going to see what the market is. I know I'm saying a lot of different stuff, but it's because I'm thinking ahead of, like, I'm seeing the play out in my mind, and I'm trying to explain it and break it down in a way where you can understand as well. So let me slow it down. If the daily does not close above the structure point and closes below, then we will still be bearish. Now that's good because if the 4-hour closes above here, we'll be make a new higher high, and this will be the new higher low. Now, because the daily doesn't close above this structure point and it's still bearish, the weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish, because the 4-hour has made a new higher high and this is a new higher low. Once price comes back down and breaks below this low right here, then it shifts structure to the downside, and then we're gonna have weekly, daily, and bearish, 4-hour all bearish. That's an extra confluence. Once price gives us that break, then I would be looking for the retest and then the drop, and I would be still looking to sell. And it still lines up with the confluences. Weekly is bearish, daily is bearish. Head and shoulders pattern on the daily, retesting the structure point, rejection to the downside. So this is a nice trade loading right now, and I like it. So let me actually move this. I'm gonna do orange because 4-hour, orange is 4-hour, that one, and then I'll do this. Cool. I'm doing my analysis right in front of you, so this is how I do it. So yeah, this is what I'll be looking for. If not, if price does close above, then I would just wait for the retest, pullback, and then buy to the upside. But I don't think price could push to the upside. I don't think it will push to the upside, but we'll see what it does. I'll update you guys later tonight and show you what the markets did for today's candlestick. USD CAD price is having a nice, beautiful pullback to this structure point. Again, price closes can close down here. Tuesday's candlestick opens up, have a push to the downside, but then closes back up. I mean, have a retracement to the downside, but closes back up. And then we could actually enter the trade tomorrow on Tuesday's candlestick, or just wait for Tuesday's candlestick to close and then Wednesday's candlestick to just buy to the upside. If price does close below here, then we have shifted bearish on USD CAD, and then I'd wait for price to break below the zone to sell. But as of right now, I'm looking to buy on it. So yeah. ADUSD, same thing as NZDUSD, price is just pushing up right now. Again, I'm still waiting for the break below, retest and drop. But if price wants to push up, then cool. It is bullish on the daily. EURUSD, still looking to sell. I like how price hasn't really moved. It's just stayed in the zone right here. Nice evenness, a nice sequence of 4-hour dojis, and it's retesting this order block. So I like this. I need the daily to close like that, and then Tuesday's going to open up, have a push to the upside real quick, but then ultimately close down. We could potentially enter sales on Tuesday, or we would sell on Wednesday. And then GPSD and USD don't really care about these two markets this week. But yeah, as of right now, I like this. I like this a lot. This is actually really good. If the 4-hour does close above here, then it will shift bullish on USD/JPY. And if the 4-hour shifts bullish, too easy. I'm looking to buy coming to the market. So I will update you guys tonight. Probably like 6. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and just keep showing up to the market each day. Trust God with the rest. And yeah. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy when I'm back again with the next part of this video. It's still currently Monday, January 19th, 2026, 5:40 p.m. So the market closed about 40 minutes ago. I'm going to give you guys a trade market breakdown. And let me open this. So, as you can tell, USD/JPY closed nicely. Like, this is the type of close that I want to see. Nice bullish close, and like I said, price closed bullish. So nice pin bar, rejecting Ross psychological level, rejecting EMA. 4-hour has broken a butt. Well, actually 4-hour is still bearish, but we can have to push tonight. But yeah, price did exactly the close that I want. So now coming to the market tomorrow, literally price will most likely have a retracement overnight, just like a quick pullback, but then continue buying to the upside. So coming to the market tomorrow, I'm looking to buy. I'm buying the straight to the upside. NZDSC did not close how I wanted to. It actually shifted structure, so now it's bullish on the daily, bullish on the 4-hour, and then weekly is still technically bearish. So now I'll be waiting for a pullback to buy. But the thing is, if I'm looking to buy on this, I should be looking to sell on this, and I'm confident in this buy right here. So we're gonna see what the market does. Right now, just gonna adjust the market and see what it does. But yeah, not really a fan of this trade. USD CAD price had a nice pullback to this level. Broke below the level, so now it shifted structure on the daily, so it's not bearish on the daily. 4-hour is also bearish now, so technically I'll be looking to sell. Just gonna keep watching this pair. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching it. Don't really have much to say on this. Just gonna keep watching. Price. Yeah, just gonna keep watching this, to be honest. ADUSD, price had to push to the upside. Seems like price does not want to sell on this, which, okay, that's fine. I guess, nah, same thing as NZD, I wait for the pullback to buy to the upside. So, yeah, that's it. Your USD price broke above this level. Did it shift structure on the daily? Technically this would be the lower high and then lower low, but I'm just gonna play by ear. I'm just gonna keep watching it. Right now I will be looking to buy because we are above the zone. So if I'm looking to buy on all these, then I guess I should be looking to sell on this one. But this one is lining up for buys, so I don't see why I'm looking to sell. And this one don't really care too much about it. Don't really care. All right, so this is still my number one pair. USD is still my number one pair. I'm still looking to buy on this. I'm going to move Euro USD as my number 2 pair now. Yeah, and then not really a fan of this, but yeah. Okay, so these are the 5 pairs I'm looking at. USD I'm still looking to buy to the upside. Euro USD, now I'm looking to buy. Technically I was looking to sell, but now I'm looking to buy. A little tricky, but we're gonna play by ear, right? We're gonna keep watching it every day and adjust to what the market wants to do. Also, there's no news. There wasn't news today. There's not red folder news tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, for USD. But then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there's red folder news. So we just gotta be careful with that. But yeah, that's what the market did. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Just gonna keep holding it. Just gonna keep follow my trading plan. Be disciplined, be focused, and take trades that line up with my trading plan. So I'll update you guys tomorrow morning when I come to the markets. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy when I'm back again with the next part of this video. So it's currently Tuesday, January 20th, 2026, 7:48 a.m. And I'm going to give you a market update. Spoiler alert, we are not taking any trades today. So, USD I was anticipating the pullback to happen overnight, which it did happen. Price had a massive retracement, which I actually, but yeah, so price did have the pullback that I was expecting overnight, but I was expecting price to be pushing up this morning. Obviously, price is not pushing up this morning, but actually going bearish. Now, it's actually fine. Here's the thing though. I'm looking to buy because we're above the structure point, rejecting the EMA. We're bullish on a weekly and a daily. Pin bar candlestick. Now I need to push the upside. Now, if price does close below the structure point today, if the daily candlestick closes below, then I'll be looking to sell because then the daily is below the structure point. 4 hour has shifted bearish, and we're at a all-time high, so it makes sense for me to sell, and I'm okay with that. So either way, whichever direction this trade want to go, I'm fine with it. I'm going to adjust the markets, and depending on that, I'm going to take the trade. So as of right now, I'm not taking a trade today. Yeah, I don't have enough confluences to go long or enough confluences to go short, so no trade. Euro USD, the move happened overnight, and okay, I want to talk about this. So I know on NZD, I've been saying, man, it's gonna sell, which, right, like, my analysis was wrong, obviously. And this is the kind of losses, right? This is the kind of losses you want to take, where you're just completely wrong. I don't want to take a loss like this where it stops me out and then goes in my direction a little bit. Like, I don't want that. I would rather take a loss like this where I'm just completely wrong over that. But I want to talk about this. I think something that I was doing wrong, and maybe this is my fault, right? It is my fault, actually. But what I was doing wrong was I was too set on my bias because I was analyzing the chart and I was saying, bro, this is going to sell, this is going to short. And I was thinking about this, like, what I need to fix my trading, right? And this is something I need to work on. Like, I'm seeing it happen again. And it's funny, I think 2024, probably May or April-ish, there was a trade. And like, just like NZDSD, bearish, weekly, daily, 4 hour, price made a head and shoulders pattern, daily pull back to it, and I was like, oh, this is gonna short. Took the trade. That was before, like, I thought my trading plan was disciplined, but I took the short, lost it. Price gave me another interest, took another one, and I took like 3 trades trying to catch the same move, and price ended up just pushing up like this, and I was like wrong completely. But I couldn't accept it in my mind that I was wrong, because I'm like, all the confluences line up, like, why didn't this sell? That's because I was stuck on my bag. So coming to the week, like, what I'm going to do this week is be better than that, right? And this is why I actually drew up the trend line. So while I drew up the trend line, so obviously you guys saw before, I was looking at this trend line right here. Price broke the trend line to the downside. I was like, okay, cool. And then price started pushing down. As price was pushing down, let me actually close this. Price is making it another trend. So I'm like, okay, cool. Price made a bearish trend, put the line on top of the wicks. On the 4 hour, it's actually really clean. Like, look at it, beautiful. And then what did price do? Break that trend line. Once it broke it, what did it do? Retested it. And now pushing up. So, what is this? So there was no trade tomorrow. I mean, yesterday, either way. But price broke the trend line, came back, retested it, and now it's pushing up. And honestly, the price already made like the daily move that I was looking for. So, yeah, this trade is gone. There's not much I can do. There's not much I can say. The way it's looking right now, either we're gonna take one trade on most likely USJPY, or we ain't taking no trades this week. Like, that's how I'm thinking right now. And if we don't take any trades this week, that's cool too. Like, I guess it's gonna be a week of just reflecting and letting the markets play out, right? You don't always have to engage in the markets. Day trading is not about always taking trades. Like, it's about taking good trades. It's not about taking every single trade. It's about taking good quality setups that line up with your trading plan that makes sense to you. So if I don't see any trades that line up with my trading plan that makes sense to me, I'm not going to take it. So, but yeah, USD, the move already happened. Honestly, just gonna keep watching it. Not really looking to do anything else. Yeah, just gonna keep watching it. Same thing as NZDSD. Price I had moves to the upside, massive push. I was waiting for a retest here to continue, but obviously price didn't give me the retest. Just kept going. So it is what it is. It happens. ADSD price, same thing, had the move. Bunch of shenanigans, but yeah, price had the move. USD CAD price had a massive pullback to this level right here, which is actually fine. Yeah, just gotta be patient now. I could potentially be looking to buy from here, potentially, but just gotta be careful with that. And GPUSD. What is price doing? I don't know what I'm looking to do on here, so I'm staying away. I'm staying away from GPUSD. I'm staying away from USDCHF. But I'm gonna be looking at the other. See, and USDCHF. What did I say? I'm not looking to trade this pair unless it breaks above this level right here, because price just consolidates in the zone. It just breaks below. Now it's gonna go at all-time lows again. Whatever. Anyways, as of right now, I'm still looking on USDJPY, trying to see, okay, am I looking to buy or looking to sell? There might be a position on this week. USD, the move already happened, but we can potentially catch a continuation or even a sell to the downside back here, maybe. NCDSD, same thing. Yeah, so I'll update you guys later on tonight. Yeah. Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy when I'm back again with the next part of this YouTube video. So it's currently, let me do not disturb. Still Tuesday, January 20th, 2026, 9:19 p.m. I'm gonna give you a market update. Sorry. I don't know why. It's like, nah, man, I'm just going, yeah. I ain't gonna edit that out. That's the ending there. So, as you can see on the chart, USD JPY had a beautiful close on the daily. Not my favorite, not the one that I really would be fond of, but I would rather it close like this than like close as a bearish candlestick or below. So I like how the daily closed, kind of similar to yesterday's candlestick with the doji, but this one closed a little higher, a little bluish. And on top of that, the 4 hour shifted structure. Now that the 4 hour shifted structure, I'm looking to buy on this pair. Weekly is bullish, daily is bullish, 4 hours bullish, 4 hour price is above the structure level, the support and resistance zone. Price is rejecting the EMA on the daily. Yeah. 4 hour is crossing over the EMA, is rejecting around psychological level. This is a beautiful trade lining up. So coming to the market tomorrow, let me delete this. Coming to the market tomorrow, I'm looking to buy. So I'm waiting for price to push to the upside, give me an interest signal, and I'm in this trade. And I'm holding this trade up here to this wick right here. So yeah, I get the setup tomorrow morning on Wednesday. I'm taking this trade to the upside. Now let me give you an update on the other markets. So the other markets had a massive push to the upside, actually broke past this level, tested this one, and then closed over down here. Now that price did that, look what I'm looking to do. Actually USD, I'm not looking to do anything on this pair. Like, I'm just watching it. Price already had the initial move, so this trade is technically already gone for the week, but I'm just gonna keep paying attention to it. Let me move it down here. NZDSD price had again a beautiful push to the upside. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a pullback here to buy, but this pullback is not going to happen this week. It's going to happen next week. So as of right now, this trade already moved. There's nothing else I can do. Weekly looks like if it closes above the structure point, it's going to shift bullish to the upside. Daily, It's already bullish. 4 hours already bullish. So as of right now, I'm just watching this pair. Like the move already happened. Not looking to take any more trades on this pair this week. ADSD. I'm actually still looking to take a trade on this pair. So what am I looking for? Price had to push from here all the way up to this structure level. And I know that every time price comes to this structure level, often has a massive rejection from it. So price is at this level again. What am I going to do? I'm going to look to sell. And I actually like how the daily candlestick closed. And so I could potentially take this trade tomorrow, Wednesday morning, or I could take this Thursday morning. Most likely, the reason why I can take it tomorrow, normally, oh, I'm talking too fast. Let me slow down. So in order for me to be looking to sell on this pair, I would need this daily candlestick to close as a doji, like to make this candlestick right here, up here. And then for Thursday, it's gonna stick to drop, and then Friday get the continuation here. So that's what typically I'll be looking for. But the reason I say I can take this trade tomorrow is because if you go on a 4-hour, price is making a nice, I want to say a head and shoulders pattern, but we just have to wait for that. But price, this is the higher high, higher low. Price broke above that higher high, higher low. If price coming to a market tomorrow morning is below this structure point, then price have shifted structure to the downside. Once price does that, literally I would just wait for something like this. I'll literally just wait for break, retest, continue dropping, and I would take this straight to the downside. So as of right now, that's what I'm gonna be looking for to do on this pair. But if the setup presents itself tomorrow, I'll take it. If not, it's all good, right? Either the setup will be presented Thursday. If I don't take a trade by Thursday, I'm just not trading Friday. There's no need for me to get on the charts on Friday and put capital at unnecessary risk. So yeah, I'm looking to sell on this pair. Just gotta be careful with it. USD CAD, I am looking to buy from this zone. Price had a nice close. As you can tell, I deleted the structural zone that I drew here. It's a good zone, but price like broke through it easily and came back to this structure point. If y'all remember in the past video, I was waiting for price to pull back to this initial structure point to buy from. So price now is pulling back here. And now I'm just waiting for an entry signal to the upside. Now, I do think that price, because 4 hours is technically bearish right now. High, lower low. Price to just make a quick lower high right here, and then now actually, yeah, it shifted structure. So this is the new lower low. Now for me to be able to buy, for me to be looking to buy, I would need the 4 hour to close back above here, preferably above the structure point. Once price closes above the structure point, I'm in this sell. So then I'll be looking for something like this. Let me delete this. Let me put this here. And yeah, so this is the trade that I would be looking to take on USD CAD. So actually, this is my number 2 pair. And then GPSD, don't really care about this. Oh, actually, I do. I do care about this a little bit. I was looking at this. Yeah, this is my analysis. Okay, cool. So, sorry, there's a lot going on around. Did my analysis. But I actually look at the charts throughout the day, and I'm not stuck on my bias. I'm trying to adjust to what the market is doing. And what the market shows me that it wants to do, that's what I follow. So, obviously, price had to pull back here. Monday's candlestick, Tuesday's candlestick closed like this, had a massive push up here, but ultimately closed down here, which is good. I know on the daily it looks kind of tricky, but if you go on the 4 hour, it's just beautiful price action. Like price just made a new high, this is a new high low right here. Same thing as ADSD, I would need price on the 4 hour to shift, to break below here. Once price shift structure and breaks below, literally just for pullback to sell to the downside. That simple. So that's literally what I'm going to be looking for coming to a chart tomorrow. And I could actually take this trade tomorrow because this already had like an inverse pin bar candlestick. Even though it closed a little blue, that's still fine. It gave me that nice rejection. So tomorrow's candlestick, I could definitely be looking to sell down. And if I'm looking to sell on these, like the GPUSD and ADSC, if I'm looking to sell, that means the dollar is getting stronger. And if the dollar is getting stronger on this, then the dollar is getting stronger on USD JPY, USD CAD, which means it's going to be going up. Inverse cross pair correlation. There is news Wednesday. Read for the news right here on USD. Well, the president speaking, that's about it. Thursday, definitely GDP, okay. And then core PCE, and then Friday there's a lot, so just gotta be careful with that. But overall, really good analysis. I like what the markets are doing, and we can potentially take one trade this week. Hey, again, all I gotta do is stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, show up to the charts, and leave the rest in God's hands. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Oh, the video's not over. I will update you guys tomorrow morning if I take a trade or not. Yeah. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, I'm back again with the next part of this video. It's currently Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, 7:34 a.m. So let me give you an update and a breakdown of the charts, what I'm looking for price to do today. So coming to the market, price had a beautiful retracement overnight. It's having a deeper retracement that I anticipated. Technically, the 4-hour, if this 4-hour candlestick closes like this, then the 4-hour has shifted structure to the downside is definitely bearish. So I would be looking to sell, but as of right now, I'm still looking to buy. I found this beautiful order block on the 30-minute. Price will buy to the order block. Now I'm just gonna wait for the rejection from it. If price could close up here, that would actually be great. So yeah, 15-minute had a massive push like this, push up. Now it's having a retracement, which is fine. 10-minute, I like this price action. If the 10-minute does close above here, then it would shift structure back to the upside, would be bullish, and the 5-minute will be bullish as well. So if the 5-minute and the 10-minute are bullish, that's nice. And then at the same time, the 30-minute will be closing above. If the 30-minute closes above, then that is a Morningstar pattern. Once I get that Morningstar pattern, I'm going to enter the trade up here like I usually do, and then yeah, just take the trade to the upside. But if I don't get that and price just keeps going to the downside, keeps pushing bearish, then that's it. There's no trade today. I'm not taking a trade. I'm not looking to sell unless price is below the structure point. So I have to wait for price to be below for me to be looking to sell on this pair. Right now I'm looking to buy. USD CAD coming to market, I was also looking to buy. Price had a nice retracement overnight, started pushing to the upside. I found this beautiful order block, waited for the pullback to the order block. Obviously price did not respect the order block at all, and actually just kept pushing down. And actually kind of used it as a breaker block, I guess. It came back and retested and continued. So as of right now, don't really care about this trade, not looking to do anything else on here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to see what the daily candlestick does. Based on how the daily candlestick closes, we'll decide what to do. And then GBUSD had the massive push overnight. Literally watch the previous section of this recap. Last night, what did I say? That I would be waiting for price to shift below here. I literally said that. Watch the previous. Literally called this. Said I wait for price to shift below here. Once price does that, wait for the retest to drop. What is price doing? Giving me that retest. Now I'm not taking this trade because I needed price to make an order block for me to sell at, and there's no valid order block. The closest one is all the way up here, so price would have to go all the way up there. And on top of that, I would need the daily candlestick to close as a bearish candlestick. Once the daily closes as a bearish candlestick, then technically I can take this trade. So if price had actually given me an order block like somewhere here and pulling back to it, I'll be looking to short this. But because price hasn't done that, now I have to wait for the daily candlestick to close, and based on how the daily candlestick closes, then we'll be looking to I'll be looking to sell on this. So I'm still looking to sell on this. ADSD did not have the rejection that I was expecting like GPUSD did. So price is just pushing. Don't really care about this. NZDUSD, same thing. Price is just pushing. Good thing is price is coming up to the structure point, so we'll see what it does. And then EURUSD just pushing to the upside as well. USD don't even care about this. It's just at the lowest point ever. So right now, we're gonna be watching USD within the next 30 minutes, see what does. Price action does. Doesn't look like we're gonna be taking a trade today, and that's okay, right? I follow my trading plan, doing what I'm supposed to do. Markets are a little wild right now, but hey, can't do anything, can't control it. So all I can do is adjust to the markets and adapt. So yeah. And if I don't take a trade tomorrow, because today's Wednesday, but if I don't take a trade tomorrow, Thursday, then it's cool. Not taking a trade this week, which is actually good. Like, I'm fine not taking a trade this week. Like, there's no need to rush into the markets. There's no need to take unnecessary risk. Like, I want to take a trade that makes sense to me, that lines up with my trading plan, and that's good. Like, good R. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment. No, the video's not over. I will update you guys at the end of the day. I don't know why my mind keeps going to that, but I will update you guys at the end of the day to see what the charts did. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy when I'm back again with the next part of this YouTube video. So it is currently, hold on, let me move some of this stuff around. Let me move some of this here, okay. All right, cool. I think y'all can hear me now. All right, cool. It's currently Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. 5:34 p.m. So market closed 34 minutes ago. I'm going to give you an update and look what the markets did. Price didn't really move too much today. I mean, it did. It had a massive push to the downside and push up. But overall, USD JPY, my number one pair for the week. It's still my number one pair for the week. I actually do like how the daily closed. It closed as a bullish candle. This would be like a decent Morningstar pattern, but I'm not counting it as a Morningstar pattern. But price, if you guys recall, this morning price was having a massive retracement to the downside when I was looking to take a trade this morning. Price didn't give me that entry signal till later on, and then at this point I was at work, so I wasn't on the charts. And the price just kept going, so it's what it is. But ultimately, price did come back and close down here, which is fine. So now this candlestick just opened up. I'm gonna wait for it to have a retracement overnight. Most likely gonna have a quick retest of this structure point. If you guys see something, price just made like a somewhat decent head and shoulders pattern, I guess. I don't know if I would count that. It's decent, but it's an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So what I would wait for now is price to have a pullback overnight, possibly retest the neckline of this head and shoulders pattern, or even retest this zone right here. But yeah, once price gives me that retest coming to market tomorrow morning, I'm looking to buy. And yeah, I'll be looking to buy and hold it all the way up here. So really good trade. I like the analysis. I like the price action. I like what price is doing. I just need price to give me an entry signal. That's all I need. Give me an entry signal and I will gladly take this trade. Actually, let me move this. I like it on a one. I like it on a 4 hour. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's do this. That's a good. Yeah. So either price will come here, retest and continue, or price will come back down here actually to the support and resistance zone to buy. But yeah, that's what I'm looking to do on this pair. Still my number one pair for the week. USD CAD. Beautiful close on the daily. Price had a massive push to the downside today, but ultimately closed back up here. 4 hour did shift structure to the downside, but I'm thinking that tonight price will have a close above here and will shift structure to the upside, which would then be bullish. And then because the daily already gave me a pin bar candlestick rejection from this level, now coming to market tomorrow, I'm looking to buy. So literally, price opened up, most likely going to have like a quick retracement overnight, but should be pushing in the morning. Once I get that push in the morning, get an entry signal, I'm in this trade. So USD JPY, I'm looking to buy. I'm just waiting for the entry signal to buy. USD CAD, I'm looking to buy, just waiting for the entry signal to buy. I'm in this trade. GPUSD price, see how price goes on the daily. See, you can't, that's why you don't rush into trades. You wait patiently, you follow your trading plan. So price closed like this. Honestly, coming to a market tomorrow, I'll be looking to sell. I like that price had a massive rejection from here with this candlestick, and then the next candlestick closed bearish. Closed near the structure point, which is fine by me. 4 hour day shift structure to the downside. So now coming to market tomorrow, literally just gonna wait for a quick pullback. And I'm shorting this. I am selling this straight to the downside. ADUSD, price just kept pushing me up, so I don't really care about this one too much. NZD/USD, price had a rejection from this zone, but honestly, don't really care about this one too much either. EUR/USD, massive push from this support and resistance zone. Nice close on the daily candlestick. 4 hour is technically bearish because price, this is a higher high, higher low, higher high. Price broke above here, so this is the new higher high, higher low. Price shifted structure to the downside, new lower high, new lower low. Literally, I'm waiting for. Actually, it's already on the daily. What am I doing? Okay, pull back here to retest, drop. I'm looking to sell on this trade. Like that's literally what I'm looking to do, to sell on this trade. So yeah, I'm now looking to sell on this pair coming to this week. So I'm gonna move it to number 2 actually, because I like this one a lot better. The price action on this one is just cleaner. And then yeah, I'm not looking on the other pairs. Now I will say one thing that I noticed when I was analyzing the charts were, and when price was like pushing down here, and when price was like pushing up on these, I'm like, oh, price could be setting up for the move next week. Because I'm like, it doesn't. Earlier this morning when I was looking to take a trade, in my head I'm like, okay, it's already Wednesday. There's not really a setup. I guess we're not looking to take a trade this week, which is fine because if I'm not taking a trade this week, that means price is setting up for a weekly. Price is setting up for a move next week. So like either way, I'm fine. Right? I just gotta follow my trading plan, trust God with the rest, right? But based on how the candlestick closed today, we can potentially take a trade this week, and this is lined up with my trading plan. I'm gonna follow my trading plan. I'm gonna manage my risk correctly, and yeah, leave the rest in God's hands. So USD JPY looking to buy, USD CAD looking to buy. GBP USD, I'm looking to sell. And Euro USD, I am looking to sell. So I will update you guys tomorrow morning when I come to the charts. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Moore. I'm back with the next part of this video. It's currently Thursday, January 22nd, 2026, 7:45 a.m. Let's give you a chart update. Spoiler alert, I'm not taking any trades today. So coming to the market, USD JPY is having to push to the upside. I honestly don't know what to say. Like, price is pushing. So like I said last night, I was waiting for price to pull back, retest this structure point, and then push to the upside. Obviously the push happened overnight. Actually, it started happening like right before almost right before I went to bed. But I don't take trades at night. I take trades in the morning. So I didn't take that trade. And price is pushing. So they're just gonna stick is pushing like this. There is news coming out at 8:30. So we'll see what that does. And then there's news as well on Friday. Honestly, I'm not trading the rest of the week. So I'm not trading today and I'm not trading tomorrow. So yeah, Thursday's gonna stick is almost halfway at my TP. Friday's gonna stick might open up and push up again. This is a good trade called the analysis. As you can tell, I was looking to buy coming to the week. Price give me the price action. Just didn't give me the interest signal, so no trade. USD CAD coming to the market. I was looking to buy. Drew up this nice, beautiful order block. Obviously, price is not respecting this order block at all, which is fine. I don't really care. I'm not looking to take any trades anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So price pushes the downside. I don't know. Price is pushing the downside on here, but it's pushing to the upside on here. Obviously, I guess the JPY pair and the CAD pairs go in different ways, which that's fine. Euro USD coming to market. I'll be looking to sell. Again, same thing as USD CAD, but the inverse. I drew a nice order block. Price pulled back to the order block. Did not respect it at all, so no trade today. And let's see. Yeah, that's it. So I think the trade is going to be setting up for next week. Price is most likely going to close around here. And then coming to a market next week, we'll be looking at short. GPUSD, same thing. No setup was given today. ADSD just pushing and pushing to the upside. And then NZDSD just pushing and pushing to the upside. So as of right now, it's Thursday, the 22nd, 2026. I'm not taking a trade today. And I'm not taking a trade tomorrow either. So good trading week. Markets moved a lot this week. A lot of up and down, a lot of shenanigans, but you know, it's a part of trading, right? Some days you take trades, some days you don't take trades. Some weeks you take trades, some weeks you don't take trade, right? It's just a part of the game. So I'm gonna take the time, take the weekend, reflect, analyze the markets, and figure out my game plan coming into the following week. So stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, put the work in, trust God with the rest, and yeah, glorify God in everything that you do. 1 Corinthians 10:31. Whatever you do, whether you eat or you drink, do it all for the glory of God. So keep going. God bless you. Amen.